マルスにしております。
ピザキャット。この味、カップヌードル超かわいい。麺かわいい。エビかわいい。お湯かわいい。もう全部かわいい。
Still hot cup noodle。
カップヌードル。
ダイハツ。
あんちゃん何してんの？
これでみんなのゴルフバッグ縦に詰めるだろう。
あんちゃん。
みんなのゴルフバッグ縦に詰めるだろう。なんだこの車。
ウェイクだよ。
何？
どでかく使おう。ウェイクだよ。
悪かったな。
この味、カップヌードル超かわいい。麺かわいい。エビかわいい。お湯かわいい。もう全部かわいい。Stay hot cup noodle。
カップヌードル。
ほらほらほらほら。
倒れるだけで腹筋ワンダーコア。倒れるだけで腹筋ワンダーコア。倒れるだけで腹筋ワンダーコア。倒れるだけで腹筋。倒れるだけで腹筋。倒れるだけで。
倒れない。
倒れるだけで腹筋ワンダーコア。
すげえ。
風カジもびっくりワンダーコア。
大好き。今なら最大半額。やった。
ショップジャ。
どうしたの？
トールさんが避ける組咲いてる時の顔が好き。
そう？
もっと長く見てたいな。
Long, long way。
危ないね、あの人。
避ける組対長い避ける組。キューピーあえるパスタソースたらこ。
ピザキャット。
ご機嫌です。ご機嫌です。ご機嫌です。
みんながこじくんロボペのビッツリンク。
さあベスト10。さあ今週の第1位は
司会してるし。
1980点でランニャー。なめ猫バンドの皆さんです。どうぞ。
なめんなよ。
ランニャー。
話せ俺たち通話が無料のスマホで。
こいつら売れた。1980円で通話無料の時代へ。
はい、どうぞ。
ピザキャット。カンフル。いらない服増えたにゃー。
よー、タンスの肥やし売れれば嬉しい。あれそれもしかしてヴィンテージ。
思い出すなこの服。
ククールならカンフル。
さては便利なシャベル。
どこよりも高く大とけ欲しい。
クールならカンフル。それってエコーエコー。
ブランド古着の買い取りならカンフル。
ネットで検索。
じゃじゃじゃじゃーじー。じゃじゃじゃじゃーじー。じゃじゃじゃじゃーじー。ジャージー牛乳味のしっとりクッキー。
Hello, everybody. Do you hear me? How you guys doing? No, I'm not showing any Sagata Sanshiro. But how are you guys doing? I am doing pretty great. So, if you're here, thank you for being here. Remember to, like, subscribe to my channel, and share the stream out there in the Twitters and the Instagrams and the whatevers I don't have, or the pillow forts, because I don't have that yet. So, yeah, my last stream was kind of a disaster because everything that wanted to go wrong went wrong with the settings and the timing and everything. But I pre-planned a lot of stuff this time. Everything's looking good. By the way, like last time I said, because this was taking so long, I wanted to basically paint it tonight. So this is what the finished inking looks like for Lily. What do you guys think? I'm still not satisfied with the hand. It looks so off and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know. But we're going to paint this shit because it's time. Because I'm tired of just doing the sketching part. And this is going to be a shorter stream. It's only going to be about an hour and a half. But first, let's talk about today's episode of Zombieland Saga. So is anyone going to be spoiled by anything? Because I'm going to try my best to not spoil the episode. It's a pivotal episode right now, especially since we're gearing towards the end. But yeah, let's just say it's an episode that dealt with a lot of failure and depression. And this show has been really good at writing its characters and the things they go through. It's amazing how this show about a zombie idol group has hit me in so many ways. But it's this one particularly because I'm a lot like, well, I'm a fucking failure. Now I know you're probably gonna be like, Vika, you're not a failure. You're great and all. Blah, 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 blah. No, I fucking failed a lot. Like, I try and do something, I work hard, and then I freaking fail at it. Hardcore. But the difference between those people who fail and don't get up and ones who fail and do get up is the getting up part. But when you're very depressed and you just don't know how to keep going, the failure could just drown you. And that was the case in this episode, where you keep working hard towards all your goals and you still just can't get there. And then you end up being afraid to even try, which is the most tragic part, because if you don't try at all, what are you going to do? That's barely living. But yeah, it hit me hard because I failed a lot in many respects. Like anywhere from like doing school projects, college, class, dancing. I used to be part of a dance troupe. Yeah, I used to be part of a dance troupe. And I would mess up a lot. Let's see. So the storyline in this week's Zombieland Saga hit me very hard because I was going through that same kind of funk of everything I try I fail at, and what's the point? But one of the best lines is, I think it was something on the lines of, you're an idiot, I'm not going to abandon you. And having someone in your life like that, even your afterlife, is wonderful. So yeah, I hope I was vague enough, because I don't want to spoil the episode for you. It's a really good, this week's Zombieland Saga was really good. It's kind of going off the same dilemma from last week with Sakura, but it's great. And I know it's going to be a really good ending. I think this is 12 episodes, 13 episodes. I'm not sure. So, I'm about to start coloring. Now, you're probably wondering, are you just going to, do this and that? Well, I could, but there are other ways, easier ways of doing that. Especially in Clip Studio Paint. Actually, I should make this palette. Yeah, I basically took some of her main colors, see here, that's her hair highlights, her skin blush, her skin, her eyes, and her skin shadow. So those are like the main points. And then we're going to be taking color from the donut, which is basically how our outfit's going to be. So yeah, you're probably like, well, aren't you gonna, I don't know, do the whole thing? Well, let's set this ink layer to reference mode. Is that reference mode? The reference layer. Now the reference layer means, say if you do this, it's going to look at the lines that's in that layer and do that. And you're probably like, so you're just gonna use the bucket tool? No, because I want to go a little bit farther with that. I'm actually going to try and do this so I can mask it out. That way I won't have to worry about going out of the lines. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to make it all one uniform big blob so I can mask it. And this is just an easy way of doing it. Of course, the thing about that is doing the paint bucket, you end up with all this. Now, I could go to the paint bucket. Let's see. We got several little things. We got multiple referring. We got all layers. We got select layers. We got layer and folder. We could up the color margin. Oops. Forgot to turn back on the thing. Boop. We can up the color margin. Let's see if that helps us. Why is it doing that? Maybe put it back there. Let's see if that helps us with the whole line problem we're having. Not really. But yeah, you want to fill in these two. That's the thing about just using a paint bucket. You end up with all of these spots. You don't want that, especially since there's certain blending ways you could do with the line art that we're going to have a solid layer underneath. So how's my week been? It's been hell. Okay, maybe not hell, but just a lot of paperwork because it's you know, insurance time, and I was sick, and people are annoying and assholes, and if I get one more actually like person up in the stream, I'm just gonna be like, GTFO. Yeah, dealing with a lot of that. Just in general, things like that. It hasn't been a very good week. Let's see, reference layer. But I keep trying to get up. Talking about it really does help. I talked to my therapist about it, like trying not to give up on things and let things get to me. And I've been doing a lot of organizing. Yeah, I love the KonMari method of organizing. That's what I do most of the time. I've done it before, but I never actually completed everything. So I picked it up back then, and you know what's really good for your mental health? A nice, organized space. Seriously, it's kind of like say you're stressed out, like I've been, and you just look around and you have to step over things on your floor, or all the dishes are dirty, or you can't find anything, and it just makes you feel worse. That's why a good organized home really helps you out in this case, because it makes just life easier. I feel like this is less an anime stream and more a fan art stream, and more a Vega talks about life and how things sucks and she complains and bitches about things. So I hope you guys don't mind. Feel free to ask me other things, hopefully about anime and not me bitching about old women problems. Okay, so we have the whole thing right here. She's just a flesh tone thing. Oh, forgot a spot. I always forget these little bits, and I just want to punch myself later. I'm just gonna sing unless nobody asks a question. I'm just gonna sing about how I am coloring. I'm gonna turn this into a mask. What is a mask? It helps you do things. What does it help? I can't explain it yet, 'cause I don't know how. No worries, I struggle with mental health too. Don't we all, man? People think it's like rare, but actually, I once asked on my Facebook, is there anyone I know that's not like mentally ill in any sort of way? Anyone at all? I think maybe one person. Like, I think the only person is actually my husband, who doesn't, and we're the generation that's going to like basically make sure the therapy industry will never run out of therapists. Okay, now let me try and remember how to. There it is. Layer settings. Clip at layer below. I may have messed this up. Yeah, I messed this up. So. Clip. So it's more like I'm clipping, honestly. Now let's see if I got this right. Yep. So in Clip Studio Paint, if you want to make sure that your colors don't like, where you're not like blah, 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 all outside, if you make a big giant blob thing like I did, and then clip your what's it called, your coloring thing above it, that's how you could do this and not go outside the lines. It's great. Once I learned how to do that, I was like, oh my god, my life is saved. So my favorite thing to first start coloring is the hair. I love coloring that hair. The hair. It is the best thing. Let's make sure I don't accidentally color on the palette thing. Alright. Just use some shortcuts. And look at that. Yeah, not outside the lines or anything. And you're getting all those in-betweens. Because if I just went in with the paint bucket, I'd be missing out on all the stuff underneath the line, which I do not want. Especially when there's special things that you want to do with, say, the line art. Like line art effects. It wouldn't look good. So go ahead. Talk to me. When we go on another break in about, I would say like 9:15 or so, I'll be showing more of those craziest Japanese commercials. If you guys didn't know, I am going to be at MagFest. Yes, MagFest in National Harbor, Maryland. It's the music and gaming festival. It's amazing. I go every year, and I'm doing craziest Japanese commercials. The ones you just saw were the ones I did for Onicon a few weeks ago. So, yeah, if you're into crazy Japanese commercials, it's at 1 a.m. on Friday. And it's basically the perfect panel to go when you're drunk as hell, there's nothing to do, and you just want to laugh at stuff. That's one of the reasons why I made that, created that panel years ago. For people who wanted a good alternative to, say, the mature content late at night, but also so drunkies like me can just, show up and make fun of shit. It's basically everyone well, I can't say everyone, it's me riffing crazy Japanese commercials. It is my favorite thing to do at conventions. So yeah, have you guys been watching Zombieland Saga? Let me know in the chat. And feel free to ask me anything you want while I color. I want to put background music into the streams, but I'm afraid of YouTube copyright, blah blah. When I upload this And I still have to upload last week's. I'm going to have to cut out the commercial part. But I think it's alright. Alright. I was at 2 of your panels last Anime Detour. The commercials were hilarious. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I do a different set every convention. So if you saw it at one convention and you see it at another, they'll never be totally identical. There's going to be ones that are always in it. Like, I can't have craziest Japanese commercials without Tarako. Tarako is like necessary. It's like the thing. But yeah, you'll see. Like, I added Long Man when those commercials are finally finished and all translated, because it's some commercials you need to have, like, get it, like, have someone sub it, or wait if someone sees someone sub it, just because there's things lost in translation. But man, yes, I've been watching it. So what do you think, Fluffy Burb? It didn't have enough birds in it, but I'm sure that's okay. Maybe there's zombie birds. Also, best girl. Well, best zombie girl. It's kind of amazing how this is like going on two trends. The idol trend, the monster girl trend, and just those two trends. So, I'm going to spoil something for you for Idolmas. I know it's 2 episodes behind. It's going to be 2 episodes behind because I got sick. I'm still actually sick right now, but I was determined to not let my stream lapse, especially after last week. I really wanted to stream. And I've been resting, taking lots of juice and stuff. But yeah, I like streaming. And I really need to watch more streamers to see what they do. To see, maybe learn from. Your favorite is Saki. Okay, Saki. Yeah, I think I want to say she's probably my second fave, but my fave girl is Junko. But honestly, I think I'm starting to be more of a Lily person. But I started, just loving Junko because I love her old schoolness. And she's just so... I love girls with fluffy hair like Junko's. And she's so cute. But yeah, Saki is a solid second. Even though I flip-flop on who's my first. Let me make this clip layer not flesh colored, because I'm going to have to draw in the... Oh, no. Because I'm going to have to draw in, paint in the skin. So, boop. No. Stop that. Get off the reference layer. Okay. There. Plus, the dark color helps me see if I, miss certain spots, basically. Okay, now let's paint in the skin. But yeah, feel free to ask me things like what anime I'm watching now, or more about zombies, or more about other things. Let's see. No, I think I need to stay on this layer. Let's get the flash. Oop. There we go. Sometimes I forget to do that. Da 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 da. La 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 la. So, favorite episode of Zombieland Saga so far has to be, let's see. I want to say the Lily episode, but Today's episode just hit me in that certain way. Definitely. Oh, Saki's episode, though. I'm just getting the flesh color all in her hair. I should be doing this on another layer, but I want to stay clipped to this layer. So, let's see. There we go. There. I was wondering what I was doing wrong. There. I'll color in those details later. This is the quickest way I do it. Saga. Actually, those tights aren't even going to be flesh colored. What am I doing? So, other than just watching me and asking me how I'm doing, how are you guys doing? No one ever really asked that in streams. I should try and get other people to join me on these, but I don't know anyone who really would want to. I'm kind of, I'm kind of weird, and I don't know anyone else who's big into... Well, I do know people who are big in idols, but I'm not sure if they'd be interested in streaming. Okay, let's see. I'm on the palette. Now we're going to take some of the colors from this donut and put them over here. I love that reddish tint that has. I love this pink. Let's try and get... Yep. And I know you don't see it in the ink, but there will be, the details such as the stripes and the sprinkles. It's just that I didn't feel like drawing all of those in when I could just paint them in. You're doing really good. Well, that's good to hear, Fluffy Burb. You have a good life catching, bugs and hanging out with other birds, flying. I'm sure that's pretty good. How the heck are you using a computer when you're a bird? Did you sneak into somewhere? Did you sneak out the zoo? I'm telling. I just want you to know that. Look at these cute colors. This is why I love this donut here. It's just the perfect inspiration for it. Let's try and get this part of the donut. There you go. La 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 la. What should I color next? Oh, good. It's already clipped below. We're just doing that. Okay, now it's like finding a good arrangement for the colors. Some things I already know what I want. Like, I want the waffle cone part to be like her skirt. And I want the sprinkles to be like this. So let's grab something from the palette. First off, I should be doing these layers too. Like naming them. Hair. Skin. Let's put clothes. Are you guys learning anything from just about Clip Studio Paint from this? I'm really curious. How many people are watching who are legit into Clip Studio? Oh dear. Problem. There we go. You know what? Not much of a problem after all. I'm just curious because, you know, I know I have some friends who are artists who might be watching as well. And I just wonder if they like, you know, learning from this as well or whatever. But yeah, in a few minutes, let's take a break. Forgot my palette is down here. I never used a program. I'm used to Paint Tool Sai. I've never tried Paint Tool Sai. I know I had friends in college that would use it, but it was never really my thing. I just really loved Clip Studio Paint, and well, at the time it was Manga Studio, because it kind of had, well, everything I needed at the time, especially because I was drawing comics a lot, and just a good illustration program in general. But I will say, Paint Tool Sai is better than trying to illustrate with Photoshop. It is not very great. I mean, I know some artists use it, but I don't really like it that much. There's lots of brushes people make for it as well, but I don't know. There's a huge community that makes brushes and other types of add-ons for Clip Studio Paint, Manga Studio. It has a really good community. It has some great books. One book is by Liz Staley, a friend of mine. She literally wrote the book on using Manga Studio. I mean, there's several out there, but I'm promoting hers because she's great. Hashtag not sponsored, but could be. Now, one thing I like to do when checking things out, like checking how colors are working, is I get a correction layer and I put down the saturation. Now, notice that the colors for her tights and her skirt are way too close to her skin. Heck, even by bringing saturation back to 0, I could tell that. Plus, it looks like the skirt is more of a paler peach instead of a brown like I need it. So we're going to have to change that. But let's save. And let's have a little basically a hand stretching break.
すぐおいしいすごくおいしいすぐおいしいすごくおいしいすぐおいしいすごくおいしいすぐおいしいすごくおいしいすぐおいしいすごくおいしいすぐおいしいすごくおいしい悪魔的技スラップでしょうかチキンラーメン悪魔の木村ラジャ
「
行列ができるチャンネルカートゥーンネットワーク。
Hyoko-chan's pent-up rage exploded and turned him into an Akuma demon. He is still suffering from late-night Akuma attacks.
Poor Hyoko-chan. Let me kill that Akuma and exorcise it from you.
He is a Nishin employee. Hyoko-chan's Akuma power exceeded his expectations. But wait.
That's my after image.
It's hopeless. Each time I transform, I become more powerful. And I still have an unknown number of transformations left in me. Hyoko-chan eats corn and transforms into his third form.
That's my after image.
That's my after image, but it still hurts a little. All right now, I'll let you try something more delicious than you could imagine. With a drink of butter, Hyoko-chan's fighting power increases. Buttercorn! He trembled from deep within his soul at the rich butter and sweet, delicious corn. Prepare for a blast! Akuma no Buttercorn!
デリケアエムズ提供股間戦士エムズーン第2話もう一人のヒーロー現る。人々の股間を襲ったかゆみ魔人ムレテーラ。エムズーンのクリーンも底をついた。果たして夏場の人々の股間はどうなってしまうのか。
どうすれば。 15g よ。15g よ。この声は大容量 35g。 ガシャンコカンガシャンコカンガシャンコカンガシャンコカンガシャンコカンガシャンコカンガシャンコカン。ご自宅でしっかり治療したい人にもとってもお得。大容量の M ズーン 35g。 待たせたな。 15g よ。大容量兄さんよ。大容量。そこの赤パンツ、もうお前の好きなようにブレブレさせない。っていうかお前らずっと俺の名前間違えてるもれ。必殺大容量大容量股間総開口戦。出るとは聞いていたが、こんなに出るとは。さすが大容量兄さん。からの股間という股間に真心込めて百列ロケット塗り。キックとどめのキクキクキック。そうかいそらそうか。エムズーンありがとう。そろそろ5時なので帰ろう。 15g よ。はい兄さん。世界の股間は我々が守る。君たちは両方要領を守るんだ。最後にうまいこと言いやがって。
股間戦士 M ズーンは股間に平和をデリケアエムズの提供でお送りしました。
So that was those were some of my craziest Japanese commercial panel commercials. Some of them will show at MagFest, some of them will not. Some of them will be retired soon, sadly. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. We're fixing this skirt. This is not the color thingy I like to use. I like to use my circle one. I wish that was the default. Maybe if I just use this darker one and make the lighter one, and make the lighter one the, hatch marks. Sugoshi, Sugokuishi. Yeah, my favorite out of those is, actually, there's a faster way of doing this without going through and messing up this area, which I had to meticulously color around. Suguoishi, Sugoku. Ah, no. Sugu. And you can see that they are definitely too similar in color, because notice how it's picking up even the color from the skin and the tights. So definitely have to fix that, or else you'll have horrible contrast. Like what it like clashing colors, or just this unity that's not there. Oh my god, I can't believe it took me so long to figure out that was a commercial. Oh man, so I love the commercials that try and be like anime, just an episode of an anime. I love that. Those are like my favorite kind. Oh, but basically, I think I talked about this first stream about how I actually break up things in the panel, where I have a whole section devoted to, say, anime and stuff like that. Okay, let's fix that pink now, too. You know what? Let's go for the hot pink of the sprinkles instead. Suguoishi, Sugoku-oishi. And also, things will get stuck in my head. Suguoishi, Sugoku-oishi, Suguoishi, Sugoku-oishi, Suguoishi, Sugoku-oishi, Jigoku-oishi. Alright, so let's check. How's that? Let's bring down saturation. Ah, much better. See, there's not much better contrast between both the boots and the thing. However, it just looks, I think I'll just have to make my own pink and not get it from the donut. Just make my own pink. Do 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 do. Sugoshi, Sugoku-oishi. It's probably why they have Lily in like non-pink colors. Or maybe I should just change. What if I just made both of these pink and made her shirt brown? I don't know. I don't think these things, it really works. It works on Donut Bear, but it's not working here. I really should have planned my colors better. Anyway, thanks for making it, Ms. How you doing? And Chico Stevenson, I think this is my first time seeing you in a stream. Welcome. We talk about anime. People ask me questions, and I also draw. Since you guys are here, can I bounce some ideas off of you? One of my ideas is doing a stream where I just take drawing requests, like stupid anime drawing requests. What do you think? I'm just not really feeling this. That's a bit better, but it's just not working. Yeah, it's just not really. No. Now you know the colors are too close if that happens. Yeah, it's just, this isn't working at all. I want to take from Donut Bear, but what can I do? Well, you know what it's time for? It's time for a trip to Vega's Tumblr. Close that. I mean, come on. Installing updates. Come the hell on. That could be an interesting stream, especially since how much you're struggling with Lily. Yeah. I wouldn't say struggling, just more like, I don't know. Something just low-key, you know? I guess I'm still trying to work through make it perfect. So I have this, like, if you go to my Tumblr, vegaishere.tumblr.com, which hopefully will still be around in the future, I always save basically things with color. I save colors. I really like this. Ooh, I really like this. Color. I like this. Ooh, this is so cute. Like that, like that. Yeah, I gather lots of reference from different places. I really love this. That's cute. I collect color palettes and just other people's works that have great colors I want to use. Ooh, look at this. Now that's great. Let's see. But yeah, I collect all sorts of art. But yeah, that sounds like a fun stream. Just like drawing things. Mostly because I'm just still not fully comfortable streaming, because I feel like, I don't know, I could be better at it. And look at the colors in that. Honestly, this should have been like a way quicker little thing to do, but I keep making more of it. You know what I mean? I always take something and I want to make it more. Like, oh man, I'm going to do the stream and I'm going to show people how to use Clip Studio Paint and it's going to be great. But yeah. Okay, that's a good pink. Now let's go to that yellow. Not sure about the yellow with her flesh tone. The theme song is stuck in my head right now. I'm just really glad that this show has reached and people love it so much. Did you guys see that Crunchyroll did a Fran Choo Choo fan takeover of their Twitter account? Meaning the fact that Crunchyroll is even like making a we quote like Fran Choo Choo fans took over our Twitter type of publicity thing for it, meaning it must be doing immensely well. I expect it's going to be the most cosplayed like show for the summer con season in 2019. Like, I mean, most cosplayed show. It's going to be that and maybe Skullface Bookseller, which I want to plan a cosplay for that. Hell, I have all the materials already at home. Jeans, shirt, I need an apron, but we have like 3 or 4 skull masks in my place, so. Okay, let's see how that works out. A lot better. I think we got a winner here. And if I want that, I still want that waffle cone-ness and some of those browns from the bear. But let's use some browns from this. And put them in. Okay. Let's make it take it down a notch. Make it a cute bear microphone. 'Cause she's so kawaii. But yeah, maybe Lily is my favorite, being that, you know, I really wanted to draw her. I just love Genki characters, you know? She's cute, she's filled with energy. And it's just infectious type of energy. You know what I mean? Sometimes your first plans never come out how you want, and then you change things, and here it is. Man, I think I need to get up and stretch a bit more. Let's get those eyes, those beautiful, beautiful eyes. I'm actually really proud of these eyes. They're so cute. Do, 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 do. Saga. But yeah. I'm calling it here. Top cosplay of 2019. It's gonna be Zombieland Saga. Let's take that bear. Give it some bear here. So feel free to ask me questions and things while I do here. Yeah, let's start up some conversation. No give up. Nope, I'm not giving up. That is not on the menu today. Oops. Giving up is not on the menu. So you don't have to worry about that. Still hate clowns? Yeah. Clowns can suck it. Sorry. Screw clowns. This is an anti-clown channel. Don't like it? Then go to the clown channel. And if you really don't like it, then you're probably a clown, and thus I need to ban you because clowns are horrible. Yeah, whenever Lewis has to do Bafo on his show, A Top of the Fourth Wall, I'm like, you keep that shit downstairs, and then you put it on, and then you take it off, and I don't want to see it. I don't like your clowns. I think clowns are... Feel free to judge me. How do you go about picking and using references? Oh, well, I have an entire Tumblr that I have, let's see, I have several different tags. The main ones I use is reference. Like, see, I have some reference of posing, drawings other people did, building, poses, building, plant and room. Let's see, building, statues. That's for websites, poses, and also I really like the costume on this. Plus, panty shot. So, and I take it from everywhere. From, look at this person's hair. That's amazing. I would love to draw that on someone. Look at that cloak. That cloak is freaking rad. I want one. To this romantic kiss. Because drawing kissing is hard. So looking at lots of reference helps. Basically, I just kind of think about what mood I want it and find things that way. And if I don't really know what to draw, then instead of going to reference where usually I have my idea set and I just need to know how to draw something, to inspiration. Oh, come on. I want it to go to tagged. There we go. So, inspiration, like, look at this sky right here. That's beautiful. Stars. Someone's drawing with people with bunny masks. This amazing thing. Some Picasso. And so I take inspiration from just anywhere. It could be, say, this freaking chair. And then I end up seeing a pose of someone sitting in a chair. But I want them to sit in that chair. And so I'll reference this and that. I talk about it a lot in the first stream of how I find references, basically. And as you can see here, this is a lot of references I found when trying to kind of figure out how I want to draw Lily, or what I want to draw her doing, or what I want to draw her posed. And you could kind of tell where things came from, such as the pose, those awesome eyes, that donut idea, some of the frilly clothes, and of course you need pictures of the person you're drawing. So there's that. Oops. Let's check the saturation real quick. Those boots could be better. But really the yellow and the pink could be better. What can I do? I could make a correction layer. Now what that does is, say I want to change the contrast. But yeah, that will like end up making things look more pastel or whatever. You could do, or darker. You could do that with just solo things, but I'd rather not do something that harsh. What if I did color balance? Well, I just try and work with things this way. But it's affecting everything, which I don't like. Like, it's affecting her skin. And I only want her clothes to really have that color balance. Let's see how that works. Nah, still not good. So let's toss that. Let's choose. Again, we must choose. Now, here's an idea. Let's just make that more of a pastel yellow. Yeah, I'm very particular with colors because I complain about the colors of things all the time if they clash or something. Okay, not bad. Let's push that a bit further. So it's more like a pale yellow. Okay, I think we got somewhere. And now let's color that ribbon. Alright, let's see what's going on in the chat. I love Zombieland Saga. I'm glad! I do too! Let's just color that in quickly. So, B-Gal, who's your favorite zombie? Best zombie girl? Oh shit, what the hell? Let's just make another thingy. Clowns are awful. Yes, you're right, Fluffy Burb. We are in the Clowns are awful club. Because they are clowns. Clowns. You know what? This part's really hard. So, I'm about to do something. We're going to go back to the reference. No. There we go. And then just color in between the lines. To make sure, like, everything's nice underneath as well. I am going to put all these together, so I don't think it's that big of a problem. So it kind of ends up like this without lines. But let's look at how the stripe in her ribbon goes. Nope. Back up a bit. Do 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 do. So it's more like a and 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 let me turn back on the ink real quick. It's more like a actually more like a and here it's like a and yeah, I make noises whenever I do things like this. No idea. I'm just that type of person. And now to fix it around the hair, let's just select this. Nope. Let's just select that. Actually, before we select it, let's see. After let's change the area scaling. That basically makes the area around it a bit bigger. And delete. So now you don't have much of the hair part bleeding into the ribbon part. Boom. Her hairs look like the trans pride flag. Is cute. Oh my god, I haven't even really noticed. I should just make that yellow stripe white then to really like emphasize that, but I could just make the stars white. Like a mixture of the pride flag stars. See? You just gave me some inspiration right there. You just gave me some reference. Let's see. A nice white star. And now we need some baby blue stars. Which, we have a nice baby blue right there. See, things are starting to work out. You don't give up, and then next thing you know, you have like some interesting like thing to do. You figure it out. And of course, let's make the last ones baby pink. Need to be a babier pink than that. A better pink than that. Oh yeah, bubble gum. It's time for some bubblegum pink up in here. And let's work on some detail because, as Mies van der Rohe says, the devil's in the details. I'm not sure if he said that, but he was one of those guys who believed it. Then I definitely want to make this stripe white in this to really go with it. Now, where did I make that stripe? Let's select it. Ah, no. And let's change the scaling a bit. So we don't need it scaled that much. Actually, I guess we do. Yeah, it looks better that way. Let's fix it up a bit. Do I like Godzilla movies? Yes. I haven't watched that many. I watched most of the ones with, so me and my friends have this movie night we do. And one of them was Godzilla night. I actually started going to them around Godzilla night. But yeah, I haven't watched that many. I did watch this god-awful one where it was like for kids, and there was Minya, you know, who's basically Godzuki. And he's like, Godzilla says I have to fight my own battles. And yeah, I guess that was during the child-friendly era of Godzilla. I love Shin Godzilla. It's probably my favorite Godzilla movie. Yes, my favorite. I know people will say, no way, Final Wars or something else. But no, Shin Godzilla is probably my favorite because it has Godzilla from a different perspective. And my favorite scene is just the noodle scene. My noodles are soggy. This job is not what I bargained for. Yeah, I saw that as soon as it came out. It wasn't even like in English, it was subbed. It's the Hideaki Anno Godzilla film if you're not aware. But yeah, look at that. Now that's cute. But going on that, let's add some more the white elements, while, you know, to be kind of the sprinkles. Ah, why are you doing that? So let's put in some white sprinkles. Because I still want to take from that donut. That was just so cute, I couldn't help it. And plus I like things with sprinkle, what's it called? What's it called? Sprinkle pattern. It's adorable. Let's put on some of these other colors I got. I don't want to waste them because there's some of them really cute. Like I love this green. Put some little green elements in there. Because why the hell not? Like red and green, pink and green must be complementary as well. Okay, and let's put that, well, since we're not doing the whole, what's it called, waffle cone thing anymore, I still want some sort of cute thing, so maybe go to white. Instead of doing that, let's take from the sprinkle element, the element of the donut that was at the bottom, and create kind of a like she was just in a dip cone, like her skirt just got dip coned. Speaking, oh man, I'm really craving sweet things. I was craving cake last night badly. I mean, I was sick, and I didn't want to go to the store because I'm like, I'm not gonna go to stores and no damn cake because I'm sick and blah blah. So I decided to make a mug cake. And I forgot about these. I used to make them all the time in college. And then I stopped for some stupid reason. And I was like, why did I ever stop doing this? This is great. And I already had some icing in the fridge. And you're probably like, why didn't you just make a regular cake? Well, I'm low on milk. I don't have enough milk to make a regular cake. And I was sick as a dog. And I didn't want to make a cake, like a huge ass cake that only I can eat because I was sick when I made it. Because you don't really want to share or make food for people when you're the one who's sick. You get what I mean? Okay. Whew. Need to rest my hand a bit. How about another commercial break? CM desu.
このうまくもまずくもないらをどうします？
焦がしゃいいじゃん。
小バッキーよ。何これ？ドスベラーヤのマジ無理。
ラオウ焦がすなんて許せないっす。
焦がし勢力が拡大。
小バッキーが大量の焦がしたもん焦がしました。
焦がし。
キングだわラオウマン。ラオウメ。なんやそれ。ラオウのリアルコアプロセッサーや。
共に生きる道はないの？
こうたらレシートついてくる。食べろ焦がしラオウ。日清。
あー、お腹空いちゃったな。なんか手軽に食べれるもんな。
腹が減ったらカレー飯。飯も一緒に入ってるぜ。作り方簡単。水を入れたらレンジでチン。なるみちゃんもびっくり。
味びっくりなんだけど。
ほれほれどうだうまそうだろ。4つの味から選べるぜ。イカ八郎もびっくり。
たまげた。
簡単うまいカレー飯。兄さん
今日の飯はカレー飯だぞ。
うわやったー。ジャスティスカレー飯。
Yeah, I just needed to stretch. Alright. Let's see. Let's add in some of those baby blue. Ooh. No, actually, this baby blue. Little things. So yeah, we got 20 minutes left on the stream. Sound out if you got anything cool to say or cool to ask. My door is open on 55555. Vega Radio. Vega Radio. Let's not make this whole thing yellow. But yeah, I love that commercial with the Internet Explorer because no one knows what it is at first, and then when everyone sees it, they're like, "What?" Or when the first person who usually notices the logo like on her skirt in the back. And those are the people who are very observant. And then I show them the realistic version that someone made on YouTube, and it's my favorite. Weirdest manga I've ever read. Cyborg Grandpa G. Look it up. Also, there's one called 1,000 Billion Needles. That was pretty weird. I forget. It's basically like some sort of creature sharing a space with, like, a body with this schoolgirl. And what's another one? Discommunication. It's never got released here. It was, it's scanlated. And it's about this relationship between these two high schoolers, and one of them's weird. Like, he doesn't ask for, like, weird pervert stuff. He's just like, can I lick your tears? Can I, like, can I clean your ears for you? It's strange. And they also collect a lot of things, and they may or may not be communicating with the gods. Yeah. What's another one? I'm trying to think of what's in my collection downstairs. Yeah, I think those are like the 3 top weirdest. I guess Pop Team Epic by default. If you haven't watched or read Pop Team Epic, I highly recommend it. Like, highly recommend it. Anyway, look at what the Lily we got so far. What do you guys think? Do, look at me, I'm Lily, I'm so cute, do. Let's fix that area around her skin. For some reason, I wanted to say thunder, 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 Thundercats. I don't even like Thundercats. I know. I just didn't grow up with it. It wasn't my thing. I mean, like, when I grew up, you know how things was, like, ultra gendered in terms of toys and everything? I was like, that's a boy's thing. But even now, when I look back on it or try to watch it, I just wasn't into it. It exists and it's fine. Remember that whole, like, blah, blah, like, blow up over Thundercats' roar, and everyone was like, stupid Cal Art style. Blah, 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 blah. You don't even know what Cal Art style is. First off, tons of stuff looks like is from Cal Arts. A lot of stuff that you call Cal Art style isn't even from Cal Arts. It's just like some dismissive thing assholes who are idiots say about things they don't like. Ever read a manga called Ibitsu? It's about a goth Lolita ghost. Oh, sounds up my alley. I do like horror manga and horror anime, but I don't like Western horror for some reason. I used to as a kid, but that was mostly just slasher stuff. I grew up with SWAT cats. Oh yeah, SWAT cats. Hell yeah, SWAT cats. I was all about SWAT cats back in the day. Okay, I think we got all the base colors down. Now, what do I mean by base colors? This is just like tip of the iceberg here. Let's see if we could merge these. First, let's save. It's very important to save. Alright, and we combined them all. Oh, shit. What the heck? Did I... Okay. That's weird. Some weird goings-ons here. But it's all flattened and nice and colored. So now let's go into the... First off, let's unreference that. Clip. What was I saying? Yes, let's go into the shadows. Now, I like to mark off where the shadows are going to be, like where the light source is, I should say. Like, let's say the light source. Light. This way I remember where light is hitting. Her hair is going to be, it's going to come through the hair a little bit. Let's say light here, so we got kind of two light sources because she's like on a stage or whatever. Which means her shadows would end up kind of in the... If she's being backlit, that would be something. But her shadows are mostly going to be down here. Shadows. And I do this just so I know where I'm going to place certain things. Like, and where. Like, shadows. Going to be under things, of course. So there's that. Now, I know we're running low on time here, and you're probably like, how are you going to do all the things? Well, this is where the Drawstream of Lily is going to end. I will finish this up, probably as just a speed paint. But, yeah, it's really fun to draw again. I'm just kind of I'm still rusty from not drawing for a long time. I kind of like just got... It's similar to today's episode of Zombieland Saga. I just gave up after a while, but now I'm getting back. So let's make this base, and let's make this layer lighting. Let's take a look at how Lily's hair is all, like, lit up. She has lightness, she has streaks in her hair like this. Now, how do I want it? Because I like doing things different from the official art to really make it my own. That's the thing with fan art. You got to make it your own. Fan art isn't just about trying to copy. It's about showing how much you love a character by drawing them in your style. It's like telling the world that, hey, I like this character enough to make them my thing. So she has streaks in her hair. Let's work on those a bit before we get ready to go. She stole my heart with her cuteness. Aww. Hell yeah, Viga, you get more awesome every day. Aw, thank you. But yeah, like, I don't remember much about SWAT Kats except I just love the characters and the city, and I love cats in general. I think SWAT Kats has to be one of those, so you know how there's certain anime that makes a generation of fans come to it? I think there's certain cartoons that makes a generation of, say, furries go to that. Like, a lot of my friends who were like into ponies like I did then got into like furry stuff. And so I asked them, like, so can you consider like ponies kind of like how Pokemon got a lot of people into anime? And they were like, kind of want to answer that, but I kind of don't. I think it did. I think there could be some interesting fandom origin story discussions. A while back, Lauren or I always pronounce her last name wrong. Lauren Orency. I always pronounce her last name wrong. Did this thing about collecting fandom origins. There's a whole blog about fandom origins. Mine is in there as well. Of how people got into anime. How I got into it was I didn't know it was anime. I would watch it, but I didn't know. Like, Rojin Z, I thought was a great movie, but I had no idea what anime was. I just thought it was a kick-ass movie. I heard the term anime for the first time, I think, with Pokemon, pretty much. Although I did watch Sailor Moon and DBZ well before that. And so, yeah, and then I was, like, I just jumped on it. This was, like, when Toonami was also airing. So I was re-watching episodes of Sailor Moon and DBZ, knowing it was from Japan and knowing it was anime this time. And, yeah, I ended up hooked. In a way, I know this is a bit hyperbole right now, but I can say that anime kind of saved my life a bit. I was a pretty horrible, like, delinquent in school. Yeah, you can't imagine me, like, as someone who would, like, get in fights and skip class and hang out with people in gangs, but, yeah. I mean, I was also kind of a nerd, but I tried hard to be cool, stuff like that. But, you know, anime. I come home kind of, like, sad, depressed over how school went. Like, things didn't go my way. I may have lost a fight or something. Or I'm just kind of relaxing and stuff like that. And I would go home and watch Toonami. And then I started hanging out with other people who liked anime. And there was very few of us back then. It was like only about around 2000. Now, there were fandoms and lots of stuff for fandoms, but I didn't have those resources to really find out about them. I didn't grow up with a computer in my house or anything. So, yeah. And, hey, that hair is looking pretty good. Not bad. Not bad hair. But yeah, remember I would like run home to watch Cardcaptor Sakura or Sailor Moon once I got into it. But KatsuCon 2002 was my very first convention, and it was a freaking, like, it was a school club trip. I transferred to this new school that had a lot of people into anime at it. Like, the drama club did stuff for the masquerade, and the art club, we went as a group because, you know, it's educational. We get to learn about artists selling art because, you know, Artist Alley. And let's see, we got to just go to this convention, and it was my very first one. I had no idea what to expect. I just thought it was amazing. And I was so happy, and I'm still kind of like gushing about it in my head. It's a good memory for me, going to my like first convention and knowing more anime fans and stuff like that. Oh, there's another thing I want to show you this before we go. So, you see that we got the line art here. I'm going to duplicate that to make my point and save just in case. But you know how her eyes are like golden. So, you turn that into a transparent. You get this golden color up here from the palette I made. And you're like, what are you about to do? One. No. One. So, you can do this. And yes, I will be coloring the line art. Actually, let me redo this because... come back. Okay. What are you doing? There we go. Crap, I messed something up. I think I accidentally erased some of the thing. There we go. I think that's a good effect right there. I notice she has a little bit of orange in it, so... No, I don't like using you. Let's take that back. Let's do this back. Oh my god, it's so shoujo I can die. It's so shoujo I can die. Now, before we go, let's look at the chat. I noticed there was a lot of people saying things. I gotta actually scroll up. Okay. If I ever furry cosplay, it would be a SWAT cat. Especially T-Bone. What was the earliest anime ever seen? Rojin Z. It was on, I think, either HBO or Showtime. Me and my cousins watched it together. We had no idea what this is, but we just thought it was awesome. Of this, like, basically this AI of this old man's wife kind of kidnapping him and then turning into a giant robot to protect him. I love it. Mine was an old Thumbelina anime by Toei, or a Pinocchio anime called Moku of the Oak Tree. Oh, interesting. I had a similar experience too. Like, I remember watching DBZ and Sailor Moon and Speed Racer and didn't know it was anime. Also, Cowboy Bebop and Inuyasha, since they came on late night Saturdays. I was watching Toonami too, but I think the anime that got me into anime was actually Naruto. Ah, cool. There was like a whole generation just because of Naruto. And yeah, I like it when people just joke and be like, oh man, you mean that series about Boruto's dad? Anyway, we're like a hour and 30 minutes. I think it's time to call it a night here. I'm going to finish this up, but kind of on my own time. What do you guys think of it so far? Feel free to, like, subscribe, watch the Idols of Anime. Idolmas will be starting up tomorrow. Sorry, it's a bit late. I'll probably end up putting up maybe 2 or 3 episodes in one of the days. Spread out so it's not like I'm spamming your inbox or subscription, whatever. And, of course, share Idols of Anime and enjoy it. Thank you so much. Also, support me on Patreon. Patreon/Vega, please. It helps me, get more idol stuff. Well, it helps support the show. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and remember, I will be at MagFest. MagFest, January 3rd, I think 3rd to 6th. And I will be doing craziest Japanese commercials. So have you got yourself a good night. And I'm probably going to stream before Christmas, so just happy holidays till then.